We've been playing GTA 5 for about 11 years now, so it's hard to think that there might be some things about this game that you still don't know. So today I have 5 tips that you probably didn't know about GTA Online. So to kick things off, did you know that it's actually faster to get into most aircraft in the game simply by jumping on top of them before hitting the enter button, as opposed to just simply hitting the enter button? So just to demonstrate, I put together this little side-by-side video of me getting into both the laser and the Raiju, and you can clearly tell that it's actually more time consuming to press enter than it is to jump on top of the aircraft and then enter. On average, I was able to get into the plane about 2 seconds faster every time, which is actually a big deal, especially if you're being chased or hunted by somebody. Next up, let's talk about stealth vehicles. Did you know that whenever you enter stealth mode with any of the vehicles that have stealth capabilities, such as the Akula or the Raiju, not only will it hide you on the radar from other players, but it will also bring your wanted level down to 2 stars if you're at 3 stars or higher. This works with any wanted level, so even if you're all the way up at 5 stars, once you go into the stealth mode, it will drop you all the way down to a 2-star wanted level. Moving on to the infamous Oppressor Mark II. Now everyone knows how toxic these vehicles can be, but did you know that when you're flying the Oppressor as close to the ground as possible, almost touching it, your top speed will actually be higher than it would be if you were just flying through the air normally. If you look at your speedometer in first person, you'll see that your normal top speed while flying through the air is about 108, 109, whereas while you're cruising along the ground, it'll be about 129 miles per hour. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the Deluxo also functions in a similar way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Next on the list, did you know that almost every vehicle that you're able to spawn in will actually spawn in the opposite direction that your camera is facing? That's why your personal vehicles will almost always tend to spawn behind you. Even if you have your character walking forward but your camera facing backwards, your vehicle will spawn forward even in the direction that you're walking. Now this is pretty useful information to think about if you're ever in a gun battle and you don't want to spawn your vehicle next to the person shooting at you. Alright, next let's talk about jerry cans. Did you know that if you pour gasoline out of the jerry can for a couple of seconds in the same exact spot, you're actually able to build up a larger puddle of gas that will burn for a longer period of time? This is more of just a cool feature, but you can use it to burn cars easier, or if you want to hold off on a room from cops, you can set up choke points in doorways and just connect them all with just a normal stream of gas. Now another neat feature of the jerry cans that I'm sure a lot of people don't know is that you can actually drop them on the ground and then blow them up by shooting them. This used to be actually a bit more fun because you used to be able to shoot them to send yourself or somebody else flying if they were at their feet, but it seems they have now since patched that, unfortunately. And finally, a quick little bonus tip, because nobody robs convenience stores anymore, since they don't really make any money. But in convenience stores that have 2 registers, if you actually shoot the second register that the cashier isn't pulling the money out of, it will actually pop out a little bit of extra money, but is normally less than $100. But that's about all I got for you guys. I just want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video or you learned something new. If you did and you want to see more like it, please hit the like and subscribe button to stay tuned, and please consider checking out my Twitch channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and take it easy.